Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, that is Crazy Keen Folks. So today is day 2 in Hanoi and I've got ready for today's outing. So this is my dress. Comment below how am I looking. The Malu is wearing this and he's almost ready, and mom dad are ready for breakfast. And this is their outfit for today. So let's go down for breakfast. We stayed in Silk Queen for one day only, and after breakfast we'll be leaving for Lavevi Hotel. I'll be sharing details on that hotel as well after we reach there. So this is almost 7 and wow, it's a beautiful dining area and there's a lot of stuff for breakfast. I'm excited. And so let me share with you what I had in breakfast that day. So in breakfast we had sweet lime, watermelon, dragon fruit, guava, banana, sweet curd, then some salads are also there. Then there's ham and cheese, some cereals with milk. Then there's also chicken soup. Along with it there was some sausages and bacons. Wow, I love them. Then there was also some vegetables with chicken preparation, and here in this there are some salads with beans. This is my also favorite, noodles and rice, and there was some sweet dish. So there was omelette too and some juice. So I had passion fruit juice, which was just yummy. And there was also fresh milk, watermelon juice. After breakfast, we left for Lavevi Hotel with our luggage, and now we will be shifting to Lavevi, but we are not going to go to our room, and this is also not the time for check-out or check-in. Here I am sharing with you the Lavevi Hotel, which is our next hotel in Hanoi. At the time of booking for Vietnam tour, we didn't plan to visit Vietnam before 29th. So for that, when we wanted an extra day before in Lavevi, the rooms were not available. So we booked for the Silk Queen Hotel, and now we have shifted to Lavevi. So today we are going to NINH BINH. And for that we have booked a day tour plan from the KLOOK app. Informations are given on screen and also on the description below. Do check them out. Here's our bus. It came exactly at 7:30. So here you have to get ready within the given time of your tour. Otherwise the bus will only wait for 5 minutes for you and then leave. So better be ready before time. Our journey started, and that is the Hong Kiam Lake. Look how big and wide the lake is. Wow, it's beautiful. NINH BINH is a small city in the Red River Delta of northern Vietnam. It is the capital of NINH BINH province, and it takes around 2 hours to drive from Hanoi and reach there.
Actually I don't have, because I have to wake up early, prepare something, then no time for breakfast.
So our guide for that day was James, and the driver was Lucky. Lucky in Vietnam means home. So our bus, after 1 hour drive, halted in front of our disabled people workshop station to get freshen up and all, and also buy some stuffs if we like, and mainly to see the wonderful creation of this place. Just look at those pictures. These are all handmade, woven by disabled people of Vietnam. 4.8 million Vietnamese were exposed to Agent Orange or dioxin, with more than 3 million victims. They are the victims of this orange dioxin. To to know more about this, do check my description below. Not only there were handmade woven pictures or portraits, there were also handmade toys and other stuffs there. I bought a few, although wanted to buy them all, and supported the community, and I was super happy to contribute. After spending time there for 15 to 20 minutes, we came back to our bus, and now we are going to our next destination. On the way we saw this castle, and about this castle also check the description below. Although it's summertime in Vietnam, but still we got some rain and the weather was very cloudy that day. James kept on entertaining us throughout this journey of 2 hours.
Okay, now we are quite close to the pagoda. Yeah. Do a visit inside pagoda.
Inside pagoda.
Yeah.
And also enlightened us with Vietnamese places of historical importances.
Today we will see the BAI DINH pagoda, and inside we worship Buddha or Shakyamuni.
Vishakamuni.
Yeah. Do you know him?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. No. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Buddhism.
Yes.
You Buddhism?
No.
Okay.
Behold, our destination 1, the BAI DINH Pagoda. BAI DINH Pagoda in NINH BINH province is one of the most reputable religious destinations in Vietnam. It is renowned as one of the biggest temples in Southeast Asia. As of 2012, the pagoda holds 9 records, including the largest gilded bronze Buddha in Asia, the largest bronze Maitreya Buddha statue in Southeast Asia, the largest bronze bell in Vietnam, the tallest stupa in Asia, the largest pagoda complex in Vietnam, the longest Arhat corridor in Asia, the largest number of Arhat statues in Vietnam, the largest pearl well in Vietnam, the largest number of Bodhi trees in Vietnam. After showing the tickets at the entrance, now we have to take these yellow electric cars to reach the main area where the pagoda is located. BAI DINH Pagoda, NINH BINH or BAI DINH Temple Spiritual and Cultural Complex is a Buddhist temple complex located on BAI DINH Mountain in Gia Vien District, NINH BINH Province. The complex consists of an ancient pagoda and a newly constructed larger pagoda. The pagoda is a major spot of Buddhist pilgrims all across the country. The complex consists of 2 main sites, the newly built BAI DINH Pagoda and the ancient pagoda. The 80-hectare new BAI DINH Pagoda is situated on Ba Rao Hill, close to Hang Long River. It is a large complex with many buildings that were built between 2003 and 2010. The new pagoda's architecture consists of huge halls, gardens and enclosures. While the original pagoda is located approximately 800 meters away from the new one in the foothills, the walkway stretches more than 300 stone steps before passing beneath an elaborate gate to reach the entrance. The actual pagoda is nested in many tiny caves on the slopes. Together with Buddhist deities, mountain spirits are also worshipped here. Truly speaking, camera cannot justice this place. You have to come to this beautiful place and see this scenic beauty with your own eyes. BAI DINH Pagoda has 3 wide and high external gates built. Here, you will find a map of the 19 places to visit in this pagoda. If you have this place in your list, then do come to this place and book a whole day just to visit this place without any group, because you have a lot of beautiful places in this area which is absolutely not a chance to be missed, and we have missed after all. After entering it, now we are going to the Arhat corridor. The Arhat corridor is designed entirely on wood. It consists of 2 rows, 3,400 meters long with 250 compartments. Along the left and right corridors, there are 500 Arhat statues made of monolithic stone, which was handmade by the craftsmen of NINH BINH stone village of Vietnam. Each statue is 2 to 2.5 meter high, weighs about 2 to 2.5 tons. Each statue reveals a different form, appearance, expressing the Taoist philosophy with pleasure, anger, love, hate in everyday life of people. The Arhat corridor was confirmed by the Asian Record Organization as the longest corridor with 500 Arhat statues. The 500 stone Arhats lining at the corridor, which leading up to other structures of the pagoda complex. Visitors would normally touch the Arhat's knees, feet or arms, and so you will see the color is darker due to the human sweat. Though it is advised not to touch these Arhat statues as our sweat may damage the statues, but people still do on the false belief of getting good luck. You will also find these empty spaces on the walls behind these Arhat statues. These are for the future Buddhas to be placed over here. If you see carefully, you can see on the entire Arhat corridor, the walls are filled with small Buddha deities on the holes of the walls, consisting a total of 2001. Honestly, this is a huge corridor and a never-ending one. We already got tired walking this distance. I really don't know how far we will manage to go because we were so tired. Finally, we could see the end is here, and now we are going to our next spot, the bell tower. This bell tower is also known as the triple-roofed Pap Chu Pagoda. There is a giant bell located at the triple-roofed Pap Chu Pagoda. The bronze bell is believed to be Vietnam's biggest bell with a weight of 36 tons. The bell tower is 22 meter high, 17 meter in diameter, bearing the appearance of a lotus. Now we are going up to see and explore the top of the bell tower. Let's go. Below the bronze bell, there is a bronze drum weighing 13 tons. The diameter is more than 6 meters and the height is nearly 7 meters. The view from the bell tower is just mesmerizing. You can see the entire property from up here, all sides included. The view up here is so mesmerizing that you would like to spend your entire day standing over here. The bell stick was so large that it could be found clinging from one end to the other. I almost wanted to ring the bell, but it was tightly tied up with the ceiling. Now it was time for us to go to our next place. So everybody down there was waiting for us in our group, and after some beautiful pictures, we are now going to our second spot. These lush green trees on both sides of the pavement made me wonder how beautiful a place could be, and I'm happy to be walking through it. So our next spot is called Bodhisattva Kuan Yin Temple. The name Kuan Yin is also spelled Kuan Yin. Kuan Yin, also known as Kuan Yin, meaning observing the sounds or cries of the human world. Kuan Yin is synonymous with the Bodhisattva Avalokiteshvara, the pinnacle of mercy, compassion, kindness and love. Bodhisattva, being of Bodhi or enlightenment, one who has earned to leave the world of suffering and is destined to become a Buddha, but has forgone the bliss of nirvana with a vow to save all the children of God. Avalokiteshvara, the word Avalokita, means seeing or gazing down, and Ishvara meaning Lord. It is generally accepted that Kuan Yin originated as the Sanskrit Avalokiteshvara, which is her male form, since all representations of Bodhisattva were masculine. Later, images might show female and male attributes, since a Bodhisattva, in accordance with the Lotus Sutra, has the magical power to transform the body in any form required to relieve suffering. Inside the temple, you will see 1,000-hand Kuan Yin in gold. Each palm has an eye on it. The 12th century legend of the Buddhist saint Mao Shan, the Chinese princess who lived in about 700 BC, is widely believed to have been Kuan Yin reinforced the image of the Bodhisattva as a female. Guanyin is also depicted with 1,000 arms and varying number of eyes, hands and heads, sometimes with an eye in the palm of each hand, and is commonly called the 1,000 arms, 1,000 eyes Bodhisattva. Now we are going to see the Dharma temple. With a height of about 34 meter and a width of about 2000 meter, the main hall is the place where the statue of Shakyamuni Buddha is placed. The Buddha Shakyamuni statue has a height of 10 meter and weighs 100 tons. Made of bronze inlaid with wine, the pagoda has set a record for having the largest bronze statue of Buddha Shakyamuni in Asia. According to legend, the Buddha thoroughly understood the truth throughout the universe. His supernatural powers were generous. He attained the supreme way, became the righteous and perfect enlightenment. So, he was called the perfectly enlightened one, the Tathagata, hence the Buddha Shakyamuni title. In addition to the Buddha image worshipped in the middle, you also see his two disciples on either side. On your left hand is the great disciple Ananda, who has superhuman wisdom and is responsible for recording the teachings of the Buddha. To your right is the great disciple Mahakashva, a monk who chose to follow the ascetic path. They are all made of bronze and inlaid with gold, about 7.2 meter high and weighing 30 tons. When you look up at the wall around the main hall, you will see there are 1616 square blocks with 1616 small Buddha statues inside. This pair of swans stepping at the turtle represents longevity and eternity. It is meaningful that when someone with merit enters the temple with a 10 million Vietnamese dong, the temple will put the statue inside and write the name of the person's address below. So now we are walking again through the hall of the Arhats, and we are going out finally from this place. And this is the stairs to go up to the tower which we missed. That is the BAI DINH Pagoda. It has a lot of stairs, and at the top you will find a big Buddha statue. Don't miss it anyhow, like we did. So while walking outside, we found this souvenir shop with cute Buddha statues and all kind of food items, cloth items. I wanted to buy some, but being with a group is very hectic. You have to match their pace, and so I have to leave that area soon. Now again we have sat on these electrical cars, and this time I have sat in the front. This will lead us to the main gate area from where we sat on these electric buses and came to the pagoda. While I was enjoying the scenic beauty, it started raining again, and this rain is not leaving us for a second. reached the electrical bus exit gate. The rain was almost over and now we are going to our bus. Suddenly we saw a huge group of girls with same dresses and same trolley bags in their hands walking inside the pagoda. They were from the Done Thai Cosmetics group. Again it started raining and we boarded the bus quickly, and see you in my next video while continuing this journey. Have a great day. Bye bye.